In the beginning, there was nothing. No light, no sky, no land, no sound. Only darkness. A deep, endless darkness covered everything. The earth had no shape. It was empty. A silent ocean of chaos stretched in every direction. But in that darkness, God was there, and everything was about to change. The Spirit of God moved over the waters, not rushed, not confused, but powerful, intentional. Then God spoke, not shouted, not struggled. He simply said, let there be light." And instantly, light burst into the darkness. Light flooded the emptiness. The darkness had no power to resist it. God saw the light, and it was good. He separated the light from the darkness. He called the light day and the darkness night. Evening passed. Morning came. The first day, again God spoke. He said, "Let there be a space between the waters." The endless waters separated. Some waters rose high above, others remained below. Between them, a great open sky appeared, wide, blue, stretching farther than eyes could see. God called the open space sky. Evening passed. Morning came. The second day. The world was still covered in water. So God spoke again. "Let the waters under the sky be gathered into one place and let dry ground appear." The waters pulled back. They rushed together into oceans and seas. And from beneath them, land rose up. Mountains climbed toward the sky. Valleys sank low. The earth stood firm. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters seas. And God saw that it was good. But the land was still bare. So God said, "Let the land produce plants, seed-bearing plants and trees that bear fruit." Suddenly green covered the earth. Grass stretched across fields. Flowers opened their petals. Trees grew tall, heavy with fruit. Life covered the land, and God saw that it was good. Evening passed. Morning came. The third day. The sky was bright during the day and dark at night, but now God gave it rulers. He said, "Let there be lights in the sky to separate day from night. Let them mark seasons, days, and years." And the sun blazed into place, strong and steady, to rule the day. The moon appeared, calm and gentle, to rule the night. Then, like diamonds scattered across black velvet, the stars filled the heavens, millions upon millions of them, each one placed exactly where God wanted it. The sky was no longer empty. It was alive with light, and God saw that it was good. Evening passed. Morning came. The fourth day. The seas were ready. The skies were waiting. So God spoke again. "Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the sky." Suddenly the oceans moved. Fish of every size darted through the water. Massive creatures swam in the deep. Colorful schools shimmered beneath the surface. And above the earth, wings. Birds soared high into the sky. Eagles glided. Sparrows fluttered. Every kind of bird filled the air with motion and sound. For the first time, the world was filled with movement. God blessed them. He said, "Be fruitful and increase in number." And God saw that it was good. Evening passed. Morning came. The fifth day. The earth stood ready again. God said, "Let the land produce living creatures." And it happened. Cattle grazed in the fields. Wild animals roamed forests and deserts. Small creatures moved quietly across the ground. Every animal, great and small, came into being. And God saw that it was good. But something was still missing. The world was full of life, yet there was no one to think, no one to speak, no one to love. Then God said something different. Not "let there be," but "let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness." This was special, not just another command, a decision. So God formed man in his own image, not like the animals. Not by accident, but with purpose. He created them male and female. He gave them authority over the fish of the sea, the birds of the sky, and every living creature. God blessed them. He said, "Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and rule over it." He gave them every seed-bearing plant for food, every fruit-bearing tree. The earth was now complete, light and darkness. Sky and seas, land and plants, sun, moon and stars, fish, birds, animals, and now, humanity. God looked at everything he had made, not just good, but very good. Evening passed, morning came. The sixth day, the darkness that once ruled was gone. In its place stood a world full of beauty. The sun rose over mountains, rivers flowed through valleys, birds sang in the trees, animals roamed freely, and mankind stood in the middle of it all, created in the image of the Creator. This was not random. This was not chaos. This was design. This was intention. When this was the power of a God who speaks and worlds are born. Genesis chapter 1 is not just about how the world began, it is about who began it. A God who brings light into darkness, order into chaos, life into emptiness. And the same God who said, "Let there be light," is the God who still brings light into our lives today. When things feel dark, when life feels empty, remember the beginning, because the story started with darkness, but it did not stay that way. Kindly click on like and subscribe for more Bible mysteries. Thanks for watching.